So you're probably asking yourself what these are. Well, these are a new product coming to the 3dminiatures.com web store soon. What they are a series of photo-etched blades, both for cutting and scribing. These are various finger saws and scribers with teeth ranging from very fast cutting rough teeth to very fine ones that are mostly just suitable for scribing in detail. And then over here another set has a series of photo-etched blades designed for both small and a larger style craft knife handles. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are the use of these compared to, say, using a jeweler's saw or a X-Acto knife or clippers? So, most of the time on a sprue like this, you probably get away with using some electronics clippers like the Xuron shears, and they can work very well for the purpose. But these saw blades can be used as well. You can use them to get a very close cut to a part. But more commonly, they're used for things like once I cut a part out, or if I have an existing figure and I want to remove some detail as cleanly as possible so I can reuse it, then these blades are very good for that purpose, because you can get right in where you need to be, and they cut quite quickly in most cases, unless using the very fine ones. So if this was a plastic figure, like one of the new Reaper bones, or a plastic from, say, one of the several manufacturers out there, it can be very easy to cut a arm or a leg off, or a head or other bit, and then reuse it on another figure. The larger blade here is really good for larger pieces. You get a lot more stroke, you can get a lot more deeper stroke out of it, and use it to rapidly cut through bigger pieces, or even, say, plastic stock like round items or stuff like that. And these make very fine cuts. They're not as unwieldy as a jeweler's saw. The only advantage a jeweler's saw has, of course, is if you need to make like a curved cut, and with that blade you can actually curve it around a feature if you need to. But for straight cuts, or cuts off of, say, a figure, it is very easy to get in there, you know, and take a blade like this and get into, say, an arm or a limb and quickly cut it off and use it somewhere else. Both sets come with tools in a wide variety of shapes. This is a good finger saw. I've used it a bit. This is actually an unusual one on the tool-mounted saws. You can actually use this as a scorer, but the teeth actually work quite well if you need to cut, like, you know, a design out of paper instead of using X-Acto knife. You can very quickly score the design along the lines with this and actually cut it out, because they're on the tool. You can simply just rub it along the surface and it will very quickly cut a channel. So that's a nice one about this. So these will be coming soon to our store. Have a variety of shapes and sizes. There's a longer blade or a shorter blade for the big handles, and there's a variety of sizes and styles too for these. This is an unusual one, but I suspect to be handy for, say, cutting a groove around a barrel, like if you need to clean up, if you want to clean up or add a panel line around a barrel, and let's say there's a little bit of flash either in a plastic, resin, or injection molded kit. You can use this to go through and clean out, say, any sort of feature on a plastic model kit barrel. So these should be in the store in a couple of weeks, and we'll be sending out a couple of samples to a couple of reviewers to see what their take is on it. I've used tools like these before, and they've been very handy to have. So this is photo-etched saws, both finger and hobby knife, can be used by fingers, and a style for hobby knives, coming soon to the 3dminiatures.com online store. Thank you.